Hello everyone. Today we're going to walk you through the amazingly simple process of making your own shoes. The beauty of this is that you can decorate your fabric before you make it into shoes to create a totally unique, one-of-a-kind pair of shoes. How much fun is that? These jute soles by Prim are available at many fabric stores and craft stores. They come with a shoe pattern for the size you need. You will need a sturdy outer fabric, some lining fabric, and some firm interfacing or buckram. Apart from that, all you will need is some fun threads for embellishing your fabric and some strong thread to construct the shoe pieces and sew the shoe upper to the sole. Cut out the pattern pieces according to the size marked for the sole size you have chosen. You will need 2 toe pieces in the outer fabric and 2 in lining, and 2 heel pieces in the outer fabric and 2 in lining. You will also need to cut out 2 pieces of the heel stabilizer and 2 pieces of the toe stabilizer in your interfacing. Fuse these pieces to the underside of your toe and heel pieces. Before I begin to construct the shoes, I want to decorate the outer fabric pieces. To decorate my shoes, I'll be using this fun variegated 12-weight thread called Fruity. Fruity is a long staple Egyptian cotton which has been double gassed to produce a very clean, smooth running thread. I will pair it with the perfect bobbin thread, Deco Bob. This fine 80-weight thread will hold down the heavier thread without adding any extra bulk, and the evenly wound bobbin will give me perfect tension. I'm going to load my machine with Fruity in the needle and Deco Bob in the bobbin. I have chosen a 9014 super non-stick needle to accommodate the heavier thread. Now I will look through my machine's decorative stitches to find a stitch that's open enough to work well with the heavier threads. Have some fun and test different stitches to find out the one that gives you the look you are going for. For the toe piece, I'm going to follow the line at the top of the toe to follow for a border look. You could also do random all-over stitching or even thread painted design. For these shoes, I will also follow the line of the upper heel edge to carry on my border print look. Since the shoe pieces are relatively small, it won't take long before your shoes are all decorated to your taste. Now I will begin to construct the shoes. I'm going to use this 60-weight thread called Home Deck to construct the shoes. Home Deck is super strong, so my finished shoes will stand up to a lot of wear and tear. I'll also put this same thread in my bobbin. I will now place the toe pieces right sides together with the toe lining pieces and sew around, leaving a 2-inch opening along one curved edge of each toe for turning. Trim the corners and clip the curves. Then turn the toe pieces right side out and use a point turner to gently push the corners out. Press, then hand or machine sew the opening closed. I will repeat this same process with the heel pieces. The toe pattern has inside and outside edges marked. Compare the finished toe section to the pattern and use a disappearing marker or chalk to mark the lining pieces with the center marks and place an X mark for the inner toe. Chalk mark the center of the heel pieces. Place the toes lining side up and mark a 2-inch long line, 5/8 inch from and parallel to the inner curved edge. This is your overlap guide. Place the heel pieces lining side up and align the short ends of the heel pieces to this marked line. Pin in place. When the pieces are right side up, the toe will overlap the heel. At this point, you can try on the shoe to test the fit. Now top stitch the heel to the toe with 2 parallel rows of top stitching, spaced a 1/4 inch apart. Place the jute soles on a tabletop, jute side up. Pin the fabric to the edge of the sole, matching the center points. Make sure the toe edge points are across from each other. Push your pins through the fabric and into the sole. Slightly stretch the heel around the curve as you pin. Pin the toe, stopping at the ease marks. Excess fabric should arch up between the pins around the toe piece to create ease. Pin every 3/8 inch, adjusting pins as necessary. Now thread a strong needle with a strand of 30 weight home deck. Double the thread and knot the ends. Then begin stitching a blanket stitch to join the upper to the sole, beginning on the inner edge of the foot at the joint between the toe and heel. To start, push the needle up through the jute a 1/4 inch down from the edge of the sole. Then run the needle up through the fabric about a 1/4 inch from the edge of the fabric. Pull the thread firmly to snug the knot into the jute. Hold the loose thread to the left of the stitch. Move over a 1/4 inch and take a second stitch, coming up within the loose loop of the thread. Pull thread sharply to secure the stitch. Hold previous stitch in place with your free hand while taking your next stitch. This is your blanket stitch. Repeat all around the circumference of the sole. When you come to the start of your stitching, push your needle through to the inside of the shoe, then back out through the sole a 1/4 inch down. Make 2 firm knots, snip your thread, then use the point of the pin to push the knot into the jute. Repeat for the second shoe and your new custom shoes are complete. Tell us in the comments section what kind of video you'd like to see next. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like this video and hit subscribe for more great tips and tutorials. We'll see you all next time.